Oftentimes, the word intimacy is used, and funny enough, it's really things that aren't that intimate. Sitting here and giving your lady some love is very intimate, and not meaning sexually, as in like rubbing her breasts or even like her hoo ha. Um, I kind of was thinking about this today. So, and we really should have recorded this, but today we went outside and we did some light lymphatic drainage, and we also did like some qigong, tapping the shoulders. Um, we never de-escalate or calm our nervous system down, and that is to say, like with our partners, like we're so used to having sex and doing all these fun things, these activities that us up, but we never calm ourselves down. So, I want to just ask you, what do you feel being in a relationship where that's like here? You get what I'm saying? Like, one, I guess, let me give you a more formal question. How did it feel to go out there and do that, like exercises with me earlier today, and even just now, our meditation and looking at each other? And for those who don't know, because we might not put it in this video or you just might not see it, we just did like an eye to eye for like, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes where we were not speaking to each other at all, but just staring at each other. How did that feel?
Mm,
And not even just how did it feel, but just what is going through your mind in its entirety.
for me, I was just admiring you, but I also felt more connected to you.
And what about when we were outside earlier? What did you think of just the practice in general? Just as a healer and a woman, like what did that mean to you? Not that I was leading it, but just saying doing that for your body. Like, what did you get out of that?
Just energy, stagnation out, just feeling more alive. Just
Anything else?
getting like the blood flowing, I'm
Mm.
thinking. Um, just like also when we did the tapping, the pelvis,
Mm-hmm.
I actually felt the most vibration here.
Mm-hmm. And so to give more specific in depth, what she's referring to is so there's ancient Chinese medicine practices where essentially you're like hitting yourself is what a lot of people would just think it is, but truly what you're doing is awakening the meridian points within the body, and so they connect all over. I'll put a map on screen from your toes to your legs all the way up to your brain, and so obviously as ladies the sacral area is going to be, I mean for men as well, but you know women birth children out of their sacral area. It's so sacred, so stored with emotion, and so we're sitting here tapping each other. um, she had did my back, I kind of did her legs, and this was outside earlier. And so just to kind of give an example, it looks like this. And so we did the shoulders, between the elbow, not between the elbow, but the back side of the elbow, the wrist, and the hands. And then I said, let's go ahead and do the pelvis. And so that one was almost like we were beating a drum. And so obviously that kind of looks like a funny motion as a male, but truthfully, we have to awaken this area because there is so much stagnation there. And this is things people don't talk about. Even truly, people who masturbate, like, what are you doing? You're creating a bunch of energy, and then you're just leaving it, and then it's just there. Sorry, there, and then it's just there, um, with nowhere for it to go, no for it to be released to. Just that you're creating energy and then leaving it, which is like, aka stagnation in my brain. I'm not explaining it how I really want to explain it. I would need to write this out to give the like full in depth what I'm trying to say. But essentially, what I'm trying to say is, um, we have so much stored and trapped emotion in our body, especially that we create of our own accord, and we never release it. I ain't even gonna lie, it's so funny. We're sitting here all loved up. I don't know if y'all really could pick it up. That's why she laughing. This couple who we live in with is just arguing, just been bickering. But Anyways, point is, love your lady, love your man, release the emotions. Is there anything else you want to say pertaining to? Because actually, I'm not really done. They just distracted me. Um, to give you a cue for what you could do, men tell you ladies to do this. Ladies, do this on your own. You want to go about your feet wider than your hips, and then if you want to hold the mic real quick so I could talk, you're pretty much going to come like imagine you got your hoo ha right here. It comes up the like triangle right here, and then you're also going to get just right below the belly button. So this whole area, whether you're smacking it like this, the cue I gave her is when you make kind of like this motion with your fingers, it's here and here, and like the pad of your thumb is what you're knocking with. So when you're knocking your arm, your wrist, your hand, you can do it like this, do it like that. Really, whatever works for you. But just for me, I feel like the most, um, I want to say comfortable, but just to say like the best. So speak for me is the
Feels
best.
better.
Feels better when you're knocking, almost like you go knock a door. You know, knock knock, who's there? Me, nigga. It's like nah. But you're knocking this area, so you can do just one steady all over. If you got an area that's really a lot of stagnation for me, I got stagnant, and even just now I can feel that. And then also I want to highlight what does she mean by vibration? Honestly, the chi, the inner chi. When you do breath work, which is through your belly, not through your lungs, you're gonna feel it. I promise you. Sit there for 10 minutes, turn the lights off, start breathing through your belly. You're gonna absolutely feel it. This just came to my mind because I looked at myself. This motherfucker nigga on the YouTube comment said, "Ain't nobody gonna listen to a black nigga with an afro and look like a homeless 16-year-old." It's like, nah. It's all love. I get it. I mean, I look how I look. The information's information. Don't shoot the messenger. But with that being said, the vibration, though, coming back to the point, the vibration, and I even just want to say this. This ain't me saying F you. This is just me saying I love you. And I told her this, as much as we view these things that are outside of us, we must internalize them and say, like, it's true. Like, I quite literally do look that because in that moment, I didn't have a suit on. I didn't have my hair braided up. Like, I do look like that. So it's not anything to be like taken back by and say, like, oh, these niggas talk about me. It's like, no, like, it's the truth. Like, thank you for expressing that truth to me. It doesn't make me feel insecure about myself because I mean I know I look good. I look good. Okay then, I look good. That's all that matters. Um, but anyways, so this vibration that we create, that's the energy that you're creating, bro. And so I want you to think for all my people who manifest, when you are given your energy to something you want, I'm writing my book. Nobody's ever said this before, so this is the first place you'll ever hear this. And if you ever hear it outside of this video, you know it came from me. What is the definition of manifest? Okay, now I gave y'all a second to think. The definition of manifest, most people attribute what they think it does to be the definition, or rather, I should say, they attribute the cause to be the definition. And so everybody would say, well, manifestation, or when you manifest, is when you attract things in your life or you get things for free. No, manifest simply means to observe, unobscured. So that just means quite literally to see. So when we are manifesting, and I'm just putting that definition in your mind, when we are manifesting, this energy we're sitting here creating and releasing when we're tapping our body, that is the etheric energy that we're giving to the world. So when we say we want to manifest business, we conceptualize that to mean money. Just did a video on what money means, definition. I'll give it to you. To warn or to keep record of, like the record of money, but not that money is the value itself. I'm probably put the definition on the screen, or just link the video in which I describe the definition. Anyways, point is this though: when we're trying to manifest business, we conceptualize it earning money, but truly, if we were to manifest business, that means people who are coming to us and they want to be clients. And so if our brain isn't necessarily activated to know that, but also we are not creating energy in ourselves, then one, if we're not creating energy and when we're speaking, we want business, the littlest type of client is going to come to us. They might be someone who's super sick and need herbs. Like, for example, we obviously sell herbs. They might be someone who wants herbs, but when they come to us, they're not necessarily going to divulge that information because we do not have that energy that when they walk to us, and they might not necessarily know it in a conscious space or just to say in a flesh, they might not know it, but they higher self when they come to us knows it, and that's why they came over here. Is because it's like these motherfuckers got herbs, they know all this knowledge, and they could heal me. They could heal me, and so I say that to say you gotta keep in mind when you try and manifest and you ain't got no energy, then what are you really doing? You're not really bringing or having anything be gravitated towards you. But now separate, that's lesson one. Separate two, or sorry, lesson one. Now lesson two, when we're speaking these words to the universe, we gotta have the eyes to see the riddle. And so in my video, I had said essentially, um, oh fuck, I forget the riddle off the top of my head. I'm gonna put it on the screen for sure, but it was something to the effect like, pay. Oh, okay, here it is. Pay attention. In time, you'll learn. So think about that. Pay attention. In time, you will learn. What does that mean? So if we changed pay attention with a name, we're going to say instead of attention, Melissa, pay, Melissa, pay Melissa. And then instead of in time, we change time to money. If I say pay Melissa in money, you'll learn. So what does that mean? That means that time is money and attention is an entity that we are giving our value to because time is the value. What do you do to earn money? You go to work. What do you do to earn time? You live. So you must live and earn time to quite literally pay attention. And then whatever you pay attention to, attention will return to you a like and value thing. Rather, I should say, attention will return to you a thing that is just as equal value as what you gave it. So if you only pay time a little, or sorry, if you only pay attention a little bit of time, attention is only going to return to you something that's a little bit. But if you pay attention something great in time, that is to say, you're paying a lot of time to attention. This example is hard for me when I'm not behind a computer seeing what I wrote. Cause and this is what I tell her. The type of thinker I am is like if I do something in the past and I'm trying to think about it, I don't ever say anything thinking it. I just am off the top of my head all the time. Like that example I made for my book off the top of my head, just boo doo doo on the paper. Anyways, when I'm trying to recall it from memory, I'm like, what the fuck I say? Because I'm not supposed to ever say anything twice, just once. Anyways, I'm rambling. Point is, pay attention, and attention is going to return to you whatever you put the time in to know. That's really it. I've been rambling. You got anything you want to say? Okay, that's it. Peace. Dope to peace. Peace.